What's up guys, this is Gabe from S&PCP Innovations, and today we're doing an install video of our 5EZ adapter harness kit. Today we're using Eric Iverson's beautiful 71,000 mile Tacoma for this install video. What you'll see inside this video is we'll have a product display of the ECU, the harness, the adapter, everything that we need that completes this kit. You'll also see a breakdown of each item roughly, and then you'll also see the install step by step. So sit back, enjoy the video, and hope this fills in all the blanks for you. With all your parts laid out, we're going to start off with the adapter. This is the adapter that plugs into your factory harness. Your factory ECU has a harness that plugs into these ports here. So in your ECU, you will unplug the connector on your factory harness. You'll unplug that from your factory ECU, and then you'll take those connectors and plug them into this adapter. And this adapter here, in turn, plugs into here. The Haltech ECU is equipped with an internal map sensor, good for 43 pounds of boost. The 43 pounds of boost is a good map sensor. It shows vacuum, registers vacuum and boost. So the vacuum line here connects to the internal map sensor. The other port plugs into the supercharger below the supercharger. If it's a supercharged application, this has to be connected on the back port of the supercharger, teed off with the fuel pressure regulator. If it's a turbo application, it does need to still go in the intake manifold. Anywhere in the plenum, the throttle body is not acceptable. The intake tube is not acceptable. Next, we move into your wideband. This is a wideband sensor here. Goes into your exhaust stream. Upstream, as high as possible. Factory location is fine. It's a wideband module. Wideband module has an extension cable. Plugs into here. And then your sensor plugs into here. Haltech wideband modules also come with this connector here, this cable and connector, and which is a 4-pin DT connector. This plugs into the wideband module, which then plugs into our adapter harness for a 2500. For the 2500s, there is an additional port here. Sometimes we'll use them. Most of the time we try not to. Usually the wideband modules plug right into here. As you can see, we now have the CAN communication cable plugged in, stretched all the way across and plugged into the wideband module. It does not matter which port it goes into. It can go into either port. From there, you can see that everything is connected to the O2 sensor, the extension cable, all the way to the sensor itself. If you're running a Haltech IC7, if you run any type of a CAN bus module of any sort, USB CAN bus extension, if you're going to do a multifunction CAN gauge, anything like that, a PDM, anything like that at all that's a Haltech CAN bus related can get plugged into that second port there. So that is your basic layout. This example here does show a 2500, but the Elite 1500s or the Elite 750s are exactly the same. Same principles, same layout. For those that are running a parallel pass-through, you'll see a second set of wires coming out that'll plug back into the factory ECU. Basically, it'll be the same connectors that would plug into here from your factory harness. So this is your basic layout. Over here at the end, but most importantly, we have the instructions. This goes into your exhaust stream. Upstream, as high as possible. Factory location is fine. Off the back, the supercharger. Running that line securely across the back. And just gonna go into there with the O2 sensor wire.
Once you get the glove box removed and you get the inner backing panel removed, that will expose the ECU mounts and a factory harness. Once you get all this exposed, you can unplug these one by one. Sometimes it's easier to do it here. They can be kind of tight, so make sure you grab the connector and not the harness. And we've already removed the screws, so at that point we just pull this out. Now for customers using our adapter harness, your factory harness will plug into here. So you can see that your connectors plug right in just like this. I'll take this and stuff this inside. And the Haltech ECU gets plugged in to the other side of the harness. As we mentioned earlier, this is just a demonstration video. Doesn't matter if it's a 2500 or a 750, single connector or two connector ECU, they're all wires in the same. Okay, once we get the ECU connected, the adapter connected, the factory harness plugged in, everything's plugged in. Next, we're going to plug the vacuum line into the ECU, so secure it there. And then we're going to take our CAN connector here, and in the wideband kit, there is this cable here, plugs into there. Now we're going to take the other side of it. We're going to plug that into the wideband module. It does not matter which port it goes into. They're both the same. Now we're going to take our wideband sensor extension cable. We're going to plug it into the wideband module. And that's it. If you are running any type of water methanol injection, this would control the water methanol relay. If you're running a boost control, for the turbo guys running boost control solenoids, this would activate your boost control solenoid. And that's it. Once you're done with this, take all of this and you'll just have to stuff it in there securely. Make sure that none of the wires are chafing on anything that could potentially damage something. Make sure we zip tie everything up and nice and tight so nothing gets damaged.
S&PCB Innovations absorbs all tech support, so please do not call LC Engineering, do not call Haltech for tech support. It is our product. It is our job to do all the tech support. So the installation is pretty simple, pretty basic. It looks more complicated than it really is. Once you get done with the installation, this computer is never locked. We don't lock the computers. That means that you can tune it yourself. You can take it to a local tuner, or you can call us and we can do a remote tune session. We do offer remote tune sessions only by schedule, so you have to call in and schedule it in by appointment only. And you'll be good to go. You can fly down a highway like this and have some fun, and we can do some tuning and get you all dialed in. So thank you for watching the video, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, do all that stalker stuff. That means a lot to us. And if there's more content like this that you would like to see, please reach out, put something in the comments, send us a message. Have a great day.